Hey, in this video I am talking about the speech recognition in Python. So at first let's see how it's work. So just run it. Hello. Okay, just run it. This is B Learning Club. This is B Learning Club. Okay, it's work. So when you use speech recognitions, then you have to install two packages of Python. So one is speech recognitions and other is PyAudio. Okay, so just open CMD and type here pip install speech recognition. Okay, now install it. In my case, requirement already satisfied. But when you try to install PyAudio with pip install PyAudio, then you may face an error. Okay, so just go to this link. So check the description for this link and download the PyAudio module. So just copy it and go to the browser and paste here. Okay, so now here is the PyAudio module. Otherwise you can find the PyAudio module. So just download the PyAudio module. If you have Python 3.7 and 64-bit, then just click this. Okay, at first you have to check the Python version. So just type Python --version. Okay, so in my case Python version is 3.7. Okay, just Python version 3.7 and 64-bit. Just download it. Okay, so now go to the downloads and here you can see, just at first you have to rename the file name, just PyAudio, and yes, obviously, and you have to open the CMD here. Okay, remember this and just type pip install and the file name, is PyAudio. In my case, requirement already satisfied. Okay, so what next? Now create a function, take command or take query. Just I name it take query. You can download the code from the description, full of code. Okay, and next create a variable r equal to sr.recognizer. Recognizer what? At first I already import the speech recognition as sr. Okay, so just copy it and paste here and then type with sr.microphone as source, because our microphone is our source of the voice. Then print listening. Why I type this? Because you can see here when CMD shows listening, then you have to speak something, then the computer will recognize and then print the query. Okay, so that's why I print here listening. Then r.pause threshold. So just control and click for the VS Code. And pause threshold what? Seconds of non-speaking audio before a phrase is considered complete. Default pause threshold is 0.8 seconds, but in my case I just type 1.5 or 2, whatever, it's up to you. Then create a variable audio equal to r.listen. R is what? R is sr.recognizer. Okay, sr means speech recognitions. So r.listens and the first argument is source, and then timeout equal 1, and you have to put this timeout equal to 1. Otherwise it may not work. You can change the value. You can see the property of the timeout here. Okay, and then print a try block. When we know the error may come, then we have to write the try block. Okay, at first the print recognizing, because when CMD show recognizing, then the computer will recognize our voice. So then create a query variable, query equal to r means sr.recognizer, r.recognize Google. You can use another recognize, but here I use recognize Google. You can use another recognizer. Okay, so just copy it and remove it and just type r.recognizer. So here the other recognizer is recognize Bing, recognize Google Cloud, recognize Hundify. So here I use the recognize Google. Okay, and then pass the audio, and the language is ENIN. This is for India, and ENUS for United States. So I just change it to ENIN. Okay, now print the query. Here I use the if string. Okay, so that was the if string, and user said the query. Query is what? This. Okay, this is actual recognizer block. Okay, so when the error raised, then print something wrong and say again, otherwise return the query. So now type main block. Okay, so if name equal main block, I already discussed about it in my channel, so check the channel. What is the name equal to main block? The code inside this block will not run when you import this whole file into the another Python file. Okay, this is very simple. So just type a infinite loop. So while equal true, okay, now print the query. So query equal take query function. So just copy it and paste here and dot lower. So lower will convert the query into the lower case and just print the query. Okay, so now just run it. Hello, hello, hello. So you can see that the hello, hello, hello is print, and you can set the value of timeout and the phase time limit. Okay, so you can set that, and you can create the condition. So let's create an condition. If stop stop in query, then the loop break. Okay, just save it, and I just increase the value of timeout to, and the time limit is 10. Now run it. Hello, hello, hello. Bee Learning Club. Bee Learning Club, and stop the loop. Okay, so the loop has stopped. So you can set the value of timeout and the phase time limit. It's up to you. Okay, you can download the code from the description box. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe the channel.